What's up, family, friends, and everybody nice? How are y'all doing? All feeling safe at home? Some of y'all have started work, right? The first thing I'm going to do is actually invest in a proper webcam. Seems like my loved laptop, right? The camera is a bit super blurrish. Anyhow, it's okay. I will do that for y'all. So, many of them have asked me, Tiban, where are your videos? Where has it been missing for quite some time? I was on Hari Raya break, guys. No, actually, I was not. I was just hoping for y'all to actually receive your paycheck and think of Tiban to do the budgeting process. And I strongly believe most of y'all would have done, and that's why y'all would have messaged me and asked me what's next, how do I invest, what do I do? And here I am today sharing how do I pick my investments, where to begin. And as your millennial financial manager, I've simplified that steps which I've learned from my mentors, simplified it to simple 5 steps, which can be used for any investment. It's a crazy process, guys, which I took a long time, and I was doing it, I did not have it. And I've managed to summarize it for y'all, because that's why I'm here, the millennial financial manager. So before we talk about that, guys, have y'all been reading the news? Have y'all been reading the news about the US and the China, the Cold War? Look at this picture, guys. I want y'all. Do y'all know who are these guys? It's President Trump and our President Xi Jinping. Okay, one day this guy comes up, our President Trump. I will remove the special treatment of the Hong Kong companies and citizens. And the next day, actually on the same day, the China news, President Xi Jinping states that he's increasing his budget for defense. What can you all see, guys? I don't know what can you all see, but I really feel there is a war coming. Okay, there is a war. There is definitely something there that they are doing, and Chinese guys are not dumb. China has never been dumb. Okay, and for these guys, whoever was not watched The Art of War, please go and watch. Summarized version, they have it on YouTube. Go and watch. You will learn a lot of things which can be used for your personal life and also what is going on currently. Okay, that's the world news. And guys, look at this. I'm not sure if you all can see clearly. In January 2020, let me just draw for you. Okay, 3.9%. And what does this show? What does this show, ladies and gentlemen? This is the unemployment rate in Malaysia as of today. Okay, I took this from Trading Economics. This particular website, you actually can get a lot of statistics. So go and check it out. 3.9, which is the highest since 2009. Okay, please share with your friends, any of them who are affected. Please let them. We just have to be a blessing. Share with them this video, of course. Okay, and second thing is, ask them to get whatever job they can as of now to just sustain their life. It is quite hard times. I have a friend who's a marine engineer, and the ships are not moving because oil price is equally low. So the contracts are bad, and he's out of job. It's already 3 months he's out of job. Airlines people, Asia, they're all on pay cuts. Mars also on pay cuts. So, any of us who are still having our jobs, let's just be a blessing to the rest. And talking about blessings, guys, Grab. Actually, do you just realize these days, these particular days, for us to give donations or to help the needy, right, is so accessible because of social media and internet. Those days we have to go and check. Some guys will come and tell us we are having this particular scheme to help these old folks home, and we will be very skeptical, thinking whether is it legit, whether is it not legit. But nowadays, man, we have access to everything with just our best friend, which is Google, you know. So in today what I did, I was just looking through GrabPay and I had like a lot of points. I just decided to donate the points because the points are just like additional items. It's either I redeem for a free food or free delivery, which I thought at the end of the day it doesn't really matter to me. So I just gave it. And it's so easy, just by a button of click, man. Guys, you have to check it out and get it done. Okay. So be a blessing. Be a blessing. It will definitely come back to you and not go to waste. Okay, moving. Let's deep dive into this particular topic. How hungry are you guys? How hungry are you? Okay, I'm not talking about food, but yeah, let's talk about food further. I'm super hungry, guys. I can eat a mutton right now. Whole mutton. It's so appetizing. Okay, but I'm a fan of mutton. I don't eat beef, so mutton is like my food. Yeah, and why did I show mutton? Why did I show mutton, guys? There's always relevance to this particular slide where mutton has one of the highest cholesterol content. Okay, it can just give you a heart attack at any time. And most of them, if you see, once they get old, they will actually stop mutton. But it's delicious. So this is where I'm trying to say high risk, high return. And let's get into our investing, which is risk appetite. Okay, so I'm sure many of y'all have already done your budgeting. If not, please go and watch my previous videos of how you should do it. And once you get your paycheck, every month you should remember in your mind. Okay, Tibaraj has told me budgeting. Get that done, guys. I mean, if you want to give me a salary as well, shouldn't be a problem. But think first thing is budgeting. Do the allocation to know how much you are able to invest. And once you already know your investment amount, you're able to know your risk appetite because your cash flow now is visible. Okay, you know what are your debts, you know what are your commitments every month. So it's clear and you know your risk appetite. Okay, so you look at my left hand side, the particular diagram I've shown. So these are the types of investments. Okay, I've already placed it clearly for you guys. Okay, who understands, you'll definitely know how to make use of it. So by a potential return and a potential risk. So first thing now, risk appetite is very important to create portfolio creation. Like I've always told you, portfolio sizing is very important. Okay, you need to allocate from a low risk to a high risk. It has to reflect your tolerance. And as a beginner, for those of you who are beginners, and some of you who are advanced, then it does not really apply to you because you're already in this. But the beginners always remember to allocate more in lower risk funds and less on higher risk funds. And then slowly you can probably increase it once you get the hang of it. Okay. And yeah, guys, because of y'all are listening, I've actually simplified a lot of things. This particular two websites, I checked it out. They have amazing risk appetite profiles calculator. Check it out. It's free of charge. They will ask you questions based on your assets, liabilities, and your age and commitments. And they will give you what is your current risk appetite that you can take. Okay, check it out. So once I've done my risk appetite, is next looking into investments itself. Okay, I hope most of you have already in this stage, you have taken finance into control, because this particular stage you will have to use your, how do I say, your judgment. Yes, your judgment, your opinion on your investment opportunities. Okay, so I simplified. This is the 5 steps. FACTS system it's called. Find, assess, calculate, track, and savings. Very simple. So the first thing, as per usual, all we have to do is before we do an investment, we have to find. So this is what I'm going to cover in this particular sharing today. Okay, find. The rest I'll cover it separately in a different thing. That's the information overload. Because that's how I used to learn in university, man. It's information overload when there's too many things. So step 1, find. How do we find? Okay, these methods can be used for any investments, any investment. Okay, Main Street. Main Street is just your real life. You're driving, you look at advertisements, you're watching a TV. Okay, advertisements. news, reading the finance news. From the finance news, you can actually read and look at investment opportunities that people have written about, reviews and things like that. So interestingly about this news, let me just talk to you about our Nazir Razak, Najib's brother, who was the former CIMB CEO and also the chairman. He has actually a company with all these big guys from Philippines and all. Go and check it out, guys. It's a PE firm. So he's sitting with a huge amount of cash under his firm. Okay, they've raised so much of money. And what I'm trying to tell you here is if you have a great business idea, go and pitch it to him. He might, who knows, he might sponsor you and you can be the next millionaire. Just like that. It's not just like that, but yeah. So talk to your friends, to some of your friends, talk to me, okay? I've already been in this line for quite some time. Talk to me and ask me about the certain investments. Track Guru, you can follow Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, even your father. And there are many screeners out there, websites that you actually can use based on your risk appetite, based on your measurements, based on your criteria that you want. You're able to do it. Just like that, the screener will release it out for you. Okay? And I have many screeners which I have not shared here because wait for the next slide. I'm not just going to give you all everything just like that. Okay, there are certain things you'll also have to do. I'm only going to provide to action takers. Okay, guys. But before that, let me just teach you something simple. Like, okay, these are all the type of funds you can see from here. Main or one of the best source, fastest source up till date that you all can use is our best friend. Guys, write it down. Please, you all wouldn't want to miss this particular best friend of ours. Write it down. It's called Google. Okay. Let me just show you how easy it is with Google. Let me just show you. Okay. So just take, for instance, Unitrust. That's Unitrust funds in Malaysia. Okay. And you can see everything is just there. But the only con with this particular best friend is they give you too much of information. Okay, there's like so much of information everywhere. So you will still have to choose the right information. But anyhow, the prelim is already done. So there are few screeners that I've always been using for every particular investment. I have a screener. Okay, I will let you know how and what is it in the next slide. So guys, like I told you, I'm only going to give to action takers. So it's a simple action. All I want you all to do is share this particular video. Okay, probably it helps you or probably does not help you, but you're watching it right now. Share it with as many people, as many groups as you can. Okay, I'm not going to get anything technically. It's more of me having a blessing to the rest of them to learn this finance, because I know a lot of doctors, a lot of engineers, a lot of dentists, a lot of air stewards. They're all not financially educated, because this is things that are not taught in school. You know, this is not normal maths, history. No, guys, this is learned through experience. Which comes to my point that our education system is actually outdated. Okay, there's so many things that we're actually not using at all. So my bold promises to all the action takers who share this particular video, I will give you the list of screeners for each of the investments, which I took years, okay, to actually put that in and see whether it works. And it has been working for me and my mentors who have passed it down to me, correct? And sorting off investments by risk level. Okay, remember I showed you the chart? So I will put in again, I have a list, which are the investments and the according screeners according to the risk level. And the third thing is I will give you a side hustle opportunity. Listen to it. If it's up to you whether you want to take it or not, which is totally free, guys. All of this is totally free. And all you have to do is just click share button. Okay, which could change your life, could change other people's life, and you could be a blessing. The best part is you're being a blessing to the rest of them. Okay, and the bonus slide is the ingredients for wealth. Okay, I took this from the Instagram page, which I follow every morning. You know, I just read. We got a hustle, and hustle meaning take action, not just listen and not take action. So I hope most of y'all who have did the budgeting, I need y'all to think like the 5%, like I said. So this is the thought process. You have to be persistent. You have to believe in the process. You got to take the risk appetite, how hungry you are. Plan it. That is where the budgeting comes in. Plan every single thing, the portfolio sizing, and adapt to changes. At this particular moment, if you don't adapt to changes, okay, to me, recording videos, I've never done it, and I'm adapting to changes. And I'm being a blessing because I know my knowledge that I've spoken to many people and many people have not had the knowledge. So share it as much as you can. That is the least you could help. And see you on the other side, guys. Take care. Good night. Sleep well.